guess I'm in trouble with my name, Mary Murphy. I have to actually say, when we went to get our mortgage, they told me that I had had a mortgage at age 3. So that was way before internet and all that stuff. I want to preface this by saying that I typically spend my days with 4 to 6-year-olds, so it's a treat for me to be with grown-ups in a grown-up space. I don't wear business suits too often, so this is a pleasure. If I were to describe myself, I would probably say that I'm a Boston College graduate, a marathon runner, a wife, a mother of 5, and right now I would say I'm the president, and as I like to call it, the chief creator of Hooray for Books. I started Hooray for Books after many years teaching. I actually was a kindergarten teacher in Newton, Massachusetts, and loved it. Thought I'd be there for life. My favorite time during the year was open house, when parents would come in and say, "Oh, Ms. Murphy, we know so much, we've heard so much about you." And I would look at them and say, "Oh, but I've heard so much more about you." Kindergarten is just a great age. They tell you everything, and it's very fun. I had 2 children at that point and was contemplating my maternity leave for my 3rd, and all of a sudden it didn't make sense for me to go back to work and spend my days with other people's kids versus my own. I started Hooray for Books at the urging of my neighbors, and basically Hooray for Books is a center where kids are dropped off, not all day long. It's kind of like a ballet or gymnastics, but they're with me for 90 minutes, and there's a combination of teaching them to read with a side of cooking. The other thing that I'm a huge advocate of is using humor. So I always love it when people talk to me about their job, and it's so great because we have casual Fridays at Hooray for Books. On any given day, I'm either dressed like a pizza lady, construction Joe. If I'm talking about science, I'm the mad scientist, whatever it is. So it really brings the books to life for kids. Yes, as Megan mentioned, I do have 5 kids, so life is always a struggle with a balance and trying to keep it all going. But I created Hooray for Books with the vision that I would be able to do this with my own children, and that's certainly come to life. As it grew in success, I added classes for different age groups, starting with 2-year-olds and now going all the way through 11-year-olds. And just a couple months ago, we finished the process, and we just announced that we are franchising across Massachusetts, and then see where the wave takes us with Hooray for Books. As someone who owns their own business, it's certainly not without its challenges, but I just want to share one quick story before I let these other 2 go. A few years ago, life was pretty crazy, trying to balance everything, and I was trying to juggle it all. I had a particularly hairy day with literally forgot one of my kids at a class. Yes, I did that. I did it. It happens to the best of us. And I kind of sat my kids down at the end of the day and said, what if Mom didn't do Hooray for Books anymore? And at that point, my son looked at me with big, huge eyes, and he said, "But Mom, if you didn't do Hooray for Books, who would make the kids laugh every day?" And for me, it was a real turning point, and it made me realize that my kids get what I do. They understand why I go to work and what drives me. So that's a little bit about Hooray for Books.
Carrie. My name is Carrie Keller.